All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy summer and happy Flame Day. It's Flame Day because I'm in flames. I'm not, but it is so hot. I will always complain about the heat. It is so hot. I'm probably gonna start sweating here very, very soon. I went and wet my hair again to see if I can cool myself down a bit, but it's not working. But I do have my fan. It's blowing right at me. It feels nice. I'm a little cool, not fully, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and I have my waters as well. So, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys so much for joining today's live stream. We are going to be watching that video. Yeah, I think you guys know which one. We're gonna be watching the security footage of neighbor Nate, and we're gonna be seeing if it really is Nichol Kessinger. We have watched this video before, and it has been in a live stream, but we were kind of just watching and trying to figure out what was going on. Today's live stream is gonna be different. Today, we're gonna be focusing on that individual, right? The one that we all think might be Nichol Kessinger just because of the way that they look, right? And so, we don't know. The thing is, we don't know if that person in this corner here, if that really is Nicole Kessinger. But, the more I watch and the more I look into this, the more I think it is Nicole Kessinger. So I'm slowly being more convinced that it might be her. At first, I didn't think it was. At first I thought, you know what, that's just Chris with his short, stubby legs. I mean, we know what Chris's legs look like, right? Uh, very short legs, long torso, big potato head. But the more we look at it, or at least the more I look at it, it doesn't really look like short, stubby legs, long torso, and potato head. It looks more like Nicole Kessinger, doesn't it? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's just confirmation bias. The more I look at it, the more I'm convinced that it is her. So we're just gonna go ahead and do it today, okay? We're gonna go ahead and do it. But before we do that, I do want to watch a separate video, okay? And this is this one. This is coming from It's a Crime YouTube channel. I think, yeah, a few of you, I think, suggested this one maybe a long time ago. I don't know. Sometimes I always have to go back and find the original creator. But anyway, I found this one and I do just want to hear what she says. I tend to agree with maybe the first few seconds that I watched of this video. So let's go ahead and watch that one first. And then we're going to go ahead and watch this security camera just to see if there is a correlation, right? If there is a connection, if this really is Nicole Kessinger in the bare feet, and if that really is a ponytail swinging in the wind. Because as we know, if it is Nicole Kessinger, then we'll see some of her body movements, although we can't really see it because it's so tiny and it's dark and it's blurry. So we're gonna try our best. But anyway, without further ado, I'm giving myself a manicure, so I'm watching. We'll drop it with sarcasm. All right. Nice. Thanks, V-Bug. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this first video. Let's go ahead and see what she says and see if we agree with a lot of it. And then let's go ahead and analyze the video and see if it really is Nicole Kessinger and barefoot. I think so. At this point, man, I want to say at this point, I'm still on the fence. I'm still only about 30% convinced that it is Nicole Kessinger. I'm still kind of there. I don't know. I'm still 70, 30, right? Around there. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Or start, actually, I should say.
The truth always comes out.
Yep.
Sometimes it takes longer and sometimes it doesn't. But the truth always comes out.
Let's hope, right? Yeah, sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes it can happen right away. But, according to Chris Watts, or at least from what we've seen from Chris Watts, I don't think it's going to happen unless we force it, right? All right.
What you're about to see in this video answers the question, was someone else there on the morning of August 13th, 2018 at Chris Watts' house in Frederick, Colorado at 2825 Saratoga Trail?
I don't know, right? The thing is, we have a video, but the video, for me, it doesn't confirm it. The thing that confirms for me that Nicole Kessinger was there is this. It's her phone records. Because this can't be manipulated. We can't, We can't sit here and pretend, "Oh, that's not a 6. I think that looks like a 2. That looks like a 2 to me." Right? We're not gonna debate whether or not this says 6:16 AM. It says 6:16 AM, right? This is factual. This is black and white, written. We're not gonna debate whether or not this says August 13th. "Oh, I see September." No, it says August 13th, 6:16 AM. This says Frederick, Colorado, does it not? We can't debate whether it says Alabama, right? Or like, I don't know, Turkey, right? It doesn't say that. It says Frederick, Colorado, and it says 1 minute. This we cannot debate. And so this is what tells me that Nichol Kessinger was there. The one thing that we can definitely debate is whether or not this individual, this creature, let's call it a creature. Yeah. We don't know what it is. Who knows? Maybe it is the chupacabra wearing human clothing, right? Maybe it is two, I don't know, right? Two kids in a long trench coat pretending to be an adult. Who knows, right? We can debate on what this entity is. But we can't debate whether or not Nichol Kessinger called the guy, right? Jim at 6:16 in the morning. This happened, right? This happened. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue.
And what you will see in this video will answer that question. I am floored. I don't know how this hasn't been looked at or caught.
I mean, it has,
I don't
though.
know why everything is such a secret, but Chris Watts, the secret is coming out. For those of you
Let's
who
hope.
are new to my channel, I am a new channel. I'm Linda with It's a Crime, and please hit that subscribe button.
Oh, this was a new channel like 6 years ago. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe to her channel, guys, and then while you're at it, please subscribe to mine as well, please. Thank you.
Hit that notification bell, hit the share button because you're going to want to share this one, and hit the like button. That actually, by doing the like button, gives YouTube what it needs in its algorithm to say, hey, this is important, or people like it, and then they actually push this video out.
All of the above, guys.
And this is the video definitely to do it.
All of the above. All of the above. Yes, you guys, please, please, please do me a favor and go ahead and subscribe. I guess I have to keep saying it.
So I've been following the Chris Watts case for almost 2 years. Who hasn't? And I read the discovery twice before, which is 1,960 pages. And I just dove in again on the weekend on this. So now it's been 3 times. And I can't not say anything. And I'm asking for your help. So please be sure to stay to the end. I'm going to keep it as concise as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through August 13th from the time Shanann came home, which was 1:48 a.m. in the morning, which would be the Sunday night. And I'm going to walk you through to when he leaves the drive. So let's get into it. This is Shanann at 1:48 walking up from the driveway to her door. Now she's just getting dropped off by her friend from an event they were in Arizona. Shanann's flight got in late, and the Vivint camera is picking her up right at the edge of the grass and films until she gets inside. Notice that she also has her phone in her hand, and it seems to be on from the looks of it, and we're not sure what it is. Maybe she's looking at her babies in there through the monitor. Maybe. I don't know. However, we know she walks up the steps and then opens the door and goes inside. Now, it just so happens that I have a Vivint camera. Only mine is pointing from the side, so you can see the doorbells on the side, the doors here, doorbells on the side, and you can see somebody coming up the steps and then the landing. Because we found that if we pointed it a different way, it was picking up constantly cars going by, and you keep getting these notifications on your phone, basically ding, ding, visitor detected, visitor detected.
Right.
So it was getting annoying, and we had to change it. Now, it looks like their drive is much longer than what mine is. So, but I do want to just make that point because there's a purpose. Now, the question is, where is the notifications that morning when Chris was walking out of the house? Because it shows almost all the way down the drive, and I know his truck was parked over to the side, but the person walking out of that garage walked across. So I'll get to that in a minute.
Hey, that's so true, right? Where are the notifications of Chris or the person, right? The entity, the creature. Where is the notification of this creature walking out? And I've wondered before too, is that person walking out of the garage or are they walking out of the front door? Is it the garage? It looks like the garage, right? Is it the side? Like that little side door or is it the main garage door that's where that person is coming out of? Cuz where are they? So, if the Vivint caught Shanann coming in, why didn't it catch Chris or this creature walking out? They stopped the Vivint camera? Is that what happened? What triggered Nate's camera to start recording? Yeah, it's movement, right? Debbie, that is such a good question. It's movement. Any movement, it looks like, is what triggers Nate's camera to start recording, right? Look at the long feet. What, these? That looks, I don't know, this person to me, they look like they have no shoes on, right? Is that what it looks like? I don't know, right? Again, how are we gonna know? This is really bad camera quality. Very, very bad quality. Yeah, what do we think? Sweet RN, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to members. Thank you so much for joining. Let's go ahead and celebrate. Let's welcome Sweet RN to members. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, what? I don't know, man. To me, this creature looks short, doesn't it? But anyway, all right, let's go ahead and continue.
But keep that in mind. Now, I already
Oh,
kind of answered.
oops. Okay, wrong one. You're like not. You're like, what is that? It's the zoomed in version, so that's why you can't see anything. You're literally just looking at Chris Watts' favorite color, right? That is what Chris Watts' personality is, right? That. What's your favorite color, Chris? Beige, tan. Mm, that's his favorite color. Yeah, no wonder Shanann didn't let him paint the house or choose anything inside the house. Imagine you walk in and it looks like an insane asylum. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, he likes his favorite color is retirement khaki. Who chooses that color? Anyway, let's continue.
Answered this question to myself about why wasn't there a Vivint recording, because in the discovery he talked to Vivint twice and he was talking to them, one for 25 minutes and one for another set of minutes, but I'm pretty sure he's probably trying to figure out how to either delete it.
Yep, I agree. Either delete it or how to mess with it, right? How to manipulate the information. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Short and skinnier. So you guys think the person looks short and skinnier and shaped like a woman? KTD. Yeah, the creature is shaped like a woman. I mean, they kind of are though, right? Those look like woman hips to me now, don't they? I think I've said this before, especially when they walk out. We'll play the whole thing and we'll play it in slow motion. You guys will see that they look like woman hips to me. And as we know, Chris, he does not have woman hips. He's very right, very flat, very straight. But this person, yeah, they kind of look like they have baggy jeans too, right? Or baggy, it looks like maybe some joggers, some sweatpants or something, maybe Chris's sweatpants, right? I mean, we've seen Nichol Kessinger wear Chris Watts' hat. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's wearing his clothes too. Oh, Chris, can I wear your shirt to bed? Oh, do you like me wearing your clothes, Chris? That kind of situation. I don't really know. Maybe. All right, guys, let's go ahead and continue.
Or change the settings. So, and it's not hard to do. I could always do it in another video just to show you how that all goes down. So now we're gonna fast forward. So Shanann gets home at 1:48 a.m. and goes in the house. Now in the discovery, it says that Chris says he woke up at 4 a.m. that morning, stayed upstairs, brushed his teeth, got dressed, and got a drink. And then until 4:15, where Shanann...
I made my protein shake, and then I put my water jug, my socket wrench, my other wrench, my screwdriver set, my other screwdriver set. I put all of that into the truck. That's what Chris says. I don't believe it though. I think he was definitely waiting for Shanann to arrive, right? What do you guys think?
and him had a chat about, what's going on, and they talked about moving and lost connection. And he said allegedly that their talk was very calm, and there was just a lot of crying, and that kind of thing. It was very emotional, but it was calm.
Emotional. Yeah. Well, we had an emotional conversation, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. We cried a lot. Can you believe that? Chris Watts, the man that never cried in any of his interrogations. Never. He's saying that he cried. Yeah, right.
I'm not going to talk about his second confession in here because I want to get to the basically to the nitty gritty of what I found. But that's basically what he said was that morning. He didn't work out. He got up at 4 a.m., 4:15 they had the chat, and then he left. So he was also asked what a typical morning looks like. And he said at 4 a.m. he goes and works out until 5 a.m. on a typical morning. He said he goes to the basement and he has a weight bench. He said then he gets some food, he makes some eggs and cottage cheese, something like that. And he says everyone's still sleeping at that point. He makes the girls milk, brings it upstairs. Bella's iffy on milk. He said he fills water bottles, and then he makes sure the backpacks have a change of clothes and a hat. And if it's a water day, make sure that they have their water shoes and sunscreen.
Right.
Now, this would answer a couple things because people are like, did he actually plan on hurting those girls that morning? Well, I'm surprised that there was no question in the discovery. It says, well, were the backpacks ready that morning, or did they see that they were ready that morning? That was the first day of school back for the kids. And in fact, Shanann had said to him the day before, it was at 9:57 a.m. on August 12th. She said, she texted and she said, can you get the girls' backpacks ready for tomorrow with blankies and spare clothes, please? If not, I can do it in the AM. And
Oh.
Watts said he would. Were their backpacks?
We need to add this to the calendar. What? Okay, so on the 12th? Okay, so on the 12th, Shanann asked Potato Head to get everything ready for the girls for their first day of school. Holy shit. What time did that happen again? 9 a.m.? Is that when it happened? All right, let's go ahead and add this because that is super important. Okay, so Shanann texted Chris for girls' backpacks. Okay. All right. So we have that in there now. Is this the text that Nichol Kessinger is talking about? The text where she's supposedly saying, "Oh, Chris told me that his wife texted him to wake her up and blah blah blah," right? The whole standard operating procedures or the order of operations that she's talking about, right? Oh, he woke up, she comes in, he wakes her up, they get an argument, he leaves, she's dead, right? Whatever she's saying. There's a order of operations in her mind. Is that what she's talking about? This exact text message here? The one where Shanann texted Chris to get the girls' backpacks ready for the next day? I've never heard of this before, and I haven't seen it. I haven't seen this in the Discovery. Where is it? Is it one of her text messages? Because I haven't seen it. I haven't, or maybe I just haven't found it yet. But I don't know. You guys let me know. Have any of you guys seen this before? Here, let's go ahead and ask. Let's go ahead and do a poll. Did you guys know this? Did you guys know that Shanann texted Chris? Okay. Did you guys know that SR texted Chris the morning before? Yes, no. I don't remember. Right. Let's go ahead and add one of the answers that maybe, I don't know, Nichol Kessinger would say. All right. Let's go ahead and do this poll. All right. Did you guys know that SR texted CW, Chris Watts, the morning before? Yes, no. I don't remember. Kind of, sort of. You guys let me know. Yeah, I knew that and I saw the text. Really? Okay, Julie. You've seen the text. Where in the world is the text? Again, right? The discovery is full of zip files of just data upon data upon data. So maybe it's just in there. I just haven't seen it. Was a primrose school out for the summer? Is that part of the reason that Shanann went and the time they came back in time for the start of the year? Were they? I don't know. It's a good question though. Were they out for the summer? I have no inclination. Yes, KTD. That would have been another good answer, right? Yeah, I have no inclination. Did you guys know? No inclination. Yeah, I think it's in one of Shanann's texts. Okay, okay. All right. So, well, yeah, I'll definitely look through Shanann's text messages to see if I can find it. Okay, so just look through Shanann's text. Okay. All right, guys, let's continue.
It's ready or not. So now I'm going to take you to the infamous video of the driveway. What I'm going to do is show you the very beginning. I'm going to walk you through a little bit, and then I'm going to walk you through what I found. So in the video, you're going to see somebody walk out in the next 6 seconds. They're going to come out. You're going to see something highlighted. I don't know if it's a light or something popping up or something in between the tree. And then as this person walks out, you'll see Chris's mirror lights. They're not his headlights, they're his mirror lights on. And you're going to see both of the lights blocked. And then one of the lights blocked.
Oh, right.
Then you're going to see this red car move out. Now, when the red car moves out, there's been a lot of debate whether that is at the gravel pad or it's at Betty's house. And I believe that it is at the gravel pad because it is in front of that tree. There's a tree on Betty's house, and I'll show you on Google Maps. There is a tree, and where Chris's car is parked is right close up, and then the car goes behind the truck and turns off left. I do my thumbnails a very specific way for this channel. And I'll show you just in a little example to show you the differences. I'll use Megan Firamuska as an example.
Interesting.
You can see all my videos as well on her case. So I take her picture, her original picture, and I enhance it. And I do this on my thumbnails to get the same type of look. So I thought to myself, well, I'm going to screenshot this video and I'm just going to see what happens when I highlight or when I enhance this screenshot. Now, I'm not changing anything. I am just enhancing the brightness, the contrast, all of that. And what I found was absolutely, I am so enraged right now that I don't understand how not one person in a year and a half has found this. Why me? And I'm definitely not seeing things. I can't undo what I've seen.
Okay.
So I'm going to explain it. In this picture, you're going to see the full body, obviously, of a person walking. Now, people are
That's a short person, right? Ah.
saying,
Huh. That's what I do when looking at basement stills. Please tell us. I know, right? Yeah. Please tell us. What is it? We're all being left here in suspense. What's the secret? What's going on? What did she discover?
that doesn't look like Chris Watts. And you're right, it's not. There is Chris Watts in the video, and I do want to mention also he knows there's a camera at Nate's because at one point he actually looks at the camera at
Yeah, he
Nate's.
does.
So he knows. Now, this person that's walking out has been picked up by Nate's, and I'll start making little pointers in the actual video so you can, or actual screenshot, so you can see what I'm seeing, because I did show my husband and he's like, I don't know what I'm looking at. But if you look at that video over and over, you start to see what you're looking at. And
Right. Yeah, and see, this is where I do just want to give a disclaimer. If you keep seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again, I think eventually you start to see what you want to see, right? And this is where I just want to be very careful about either saying yes, this is Nicole, or no, this isn't, because like I said, at first I didn't think it was Chris, but then because I've been watching it over and over and over again, I think I'm just kind of conditioning myself to think it is Nichol Kessinger, and so I don't want to do that. I don't want confirmation bias. I want it I want to be able to show this to other people, right? Someone who doesn't know anything about the case, and for them to say, "Oh, yeah, that's definitely a different person," right? Because, yeah, when you see it over and over again, you start believing what you want to believe in order to make something more believable, right? And so I definitely don't want to do that. I want to be able to watch this without any bias, right? I want if there is anything that she has done to enhance the image, I want it to be done without any bias, if that makes any sense. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Oh my God, Hurt Locker, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I cannot believe Shannon never smelled and case. Oh, oh my God, Hurt Locker. Shit. She has the same spray as a skunk. You can smell her from a mile away, right? You can definitely smell if she smells like a skunk, you can definitely smell her from a whole mile away. You're driving down the highway, you're like, "Hmm, hmm, is that a weed dispensary or is that Nicole Kessinger?" Right? Yeah, sometimes you get both. Sometimes you're like, "Oh, it is a weed dispensary. Oh, shit." And then there's Nicole Kessinger right in front of you. You're like, "I don't know which one was it." Oh god, that is so funny. Oh man. I mean, that is a good solid question though, right? How did she not smell? Unless, I mean, I don't know. Was Chris showering? Mm, I don't know. That is such a good question though. All right, let's continue.
she has a ponytail, unless there's a male that has a ponytail.
Yeah, you see, I don't see shit here. What are we looking at? I don't see anything. If I'm being completely honest with you, I don't see anything but a white blob. To me, it looks like a poltergeist. It looks like the light just zoomed in. That's really all it looks like. I can't say for certain that this little line shape here is hair. You guys let me know though. Do you guys see hair? I don't see hair. I really don't. I can't see shit. I see nothing. Exactly right. I don't see anything. And the thing is, I want to see it. I want to see it. But I'm very skeptical because I don't see anything. Where is it? I don't see anything. The other thing though, my perspective, um I used to make maps. I used to make maps. When I was in school, I was going to school for geospatial science and applied geography. And so for that major, we use a lot of maps, right? So we use things like, for example, Google Earth. We use Google Earth Pro, Google Earth Imagery. We use ArcGIS Pro, Esri. Those are all, different softwares, different resources to be able to use satellite data and be able to see certain things, right? And the thing is, when you use mapping a lot, eventually, right, the pixels start to blend in, right? And so when you map things using any type of mapping software, sometimes you're just not going to get the image that you're going to get because there's a lot of different factors and different things that contribute to the image quality. Sometimes it's a cloud, right? Sometimes a cloud will be right over a house that you're trying to see. And so you just see a cloud and then you see barely a little bit of a house. I mean, you can't really go through the cloud and see what's through it, right? And so you're stuck with an image of a cloud with a house on it. So I will just say that because of that, I'm not fully convinced that that is hair because as you can see, right? I mean, all of these images can be skewed based on how you obtained it, how old it is, and the image quality and the pixel quality. So, but again, I don't know. That doesn't look like hair to me. Does it look like hair to you guys? Here, let's go ahead and ask this question to you guys. Okay. Oh, look at this. 70%. Oh, wow. Okay. Did you guys know that SR texted the morning before? Yes. 63% said yes. 20% said no. Oh my God. 17%, I don't remember, kind of, sort of, right? Okay. So some of us don't remember. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and end this poll. Let's go ahead and start the other one. Do we think that that's hair? Yes, it's distorted. All right. And then, all right. Let's go ahead and do this poll. Okay, do we think that this white blob is hair? Yes, no, I have no inclination. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Maybe there's a better image. Who knows? Let's go ahead and see if there's something better that we can see that is not altered.
It is a female. It is a female. Forget about the jeans. It's a female. And there is a ponytail, and I'm going to outline it here. Now, the one thing that it does look like, and it is hard to see, so I will give you that, but I think she's wearing sunglasses because there is a strip across the side.
Yeah. Head. I don't even know what I'm seeing here. What are we seeing? It looks more like hair when it's not zoomed in. I don't see anything. I want to see it. I just don't see any. I don't know. Glasses, cheek. This is a cheek? That's a big cheek. It looks like the Titanic. Yeah, what the fuck is she on? I can't see anything. Emily. It's so true, right? This is why I wanted to do this with you guys because I thought maybe I'm just insane. I was thinking to myself, am I the only one that doesn't see anything? I'm glad you guys. Because this is the thing. Like, if you guys see it, show me. I don't see anything. I was thinking, you know what? Maybe it's because I bumped my head. I had a concussion recently. My eyeball is still messed up. I was thinking maybe I'm the one who's messed up here. No, right? You can't see anything. Okay, neither can I. All right, good. Good. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out where's this cheek? All right, let's go ahead and pull up Nicole Kessinger's face. Let's go ahead and pull up her face. Where's her cheek? All right, so is it that? I don't see the glasses and I don't see the cheek. That's a big cheek, right? She has a big face. I don't know. I see a ghostly nun. What do you guys see, right? I don't know. I see a ghostly nun. Not Nicole Kessinger, though, and I definitely don't see any ponytail. I don't know. You guys point it out, please. Somebody. Imagine how her husband feels. She tells him. Right. Yeah, imagine how her husband feels. She tells him all of her ideas first. Hey, husband, what do you think this looks like? "Mm, a poltergeist? No, it's a female. It's a female. Where? I don't see the female." All right, guys. Okay, so that we can definitely crack his whack. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one, right? Okay, perfect. Okay, 15% say yes. Okay, this is the question for all of the 15% that said, yes, this white blob is hair. Where is it? Show me, please. Show us. Can you please, for all of you who have 15% who voted, can you do me a huge favor, please? Just a huge solid. Can you take this image and show me by adding a little happy face to it or something, maybe a little outline, and go ahead and post it in the community page. That way I can take a look at it afterwards because I don't see anything. Even if we add a little happy face to it, I still see a ghostly nun, right? To me, this is what I see, right? I see this is like the nun outfit. I don't know what is it called? The headgear. Right? This is the headgear. This is like the little thing that goes on the chest. And then this is the face. And it looks like she's like this on the side, right? She's like this. Hum. I don't see Nicole Kessinger or hair. Maybe she has a book. Is this a book? To me, that looks like a book. Right, exactly. L. Holt. Yeah, satellites can see things from space, but security cameras still suck. Exactly. Exactly. How is it possible that I just showed you guys Google Earth Pro and even that looks better than a security camera, right? Isn't that crazy? Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that here, let's exit the street view. Look at this. This is more clear than the footage we're watching now. Look at that. Look at how clear that looks. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that window. No? I don't know what this is. All right, anyway, guys, let's continue.
Side of her head that has this like big black spot. So I'm gonna replay this a few times for you so you can see the actual video, and then I'm gonna blow it up and I'm gonna show you what I mean. And I've enhanced it 3 different ways, just 3 different ways to see the effects. There's 3 different types of effects, and I did that so you see if you can see it even better. And I'm gonna enlarge it, I'm gonna show you the 3, I'm gonna do a few different things so you can actually see it. Now at this point, your blood may be boiling because I know mine sure has been. I can't stop seeing this, and I can't unsee it.
I mean, my blood isn't boiling though because I'm just curious. I just want to know, where is this image, right? My blood can't boil unless I know that it really is Nicole Kessinger and not some ghostly nun. If anything, I just feel a little creeped out. Right? I'm like, "Oh my god, is that a supernatural being?"
So then I got to thinking, wait a minute. If this is a female, and I'm not going to say the name as of yet.
Just me, Sue. I wish I had her eyes. Yes. I wish I had her eyes too. I'm like, show me. I want to see this thing. Who knows, right? If we put on the Ronnie glasses, you think it'll work? Maybe this will work. Who knows, right? Maybe if it blocks out the blue light, I'll be able to tell that it is Nicole Kessinger and not a ghostly entity. Let's go ahead and continue.
But if this is a female, technically I don't know exactly who the female is, right? Technically we could say that. But who does Chris know that's very close to him or close to him or knows him? And then what I saw, because I reviewed the interview tapes, and what I saw was a woman with a ponytail that has sunglasses on her head.
Ugh. She wants to see what she wants to see. The thing is, even this isn't working. I will post pictures of him on the community page on Sunday. Yes, yes, please do, Tootsie. Please, please do. Of who? Wait, of Chris? Yeah, Picasso. Okay, what? Okay, so she is seeing a person with a ponytail and glasses on her head.
How can I undo that?
I'll call you the week after about when your phone's done, and I'll get that back to you. And then at that time, if there's anything new, we can talk about it then.
You think he's gonna take this all the way to trial?
I do, right now.
Have they gotten no discoveries yet?
No. They have some stuff.
Do you think that's
I mean, the thing is,
good though? Do they know that I'm like 1 year?
why would Nicole have glasses on her head at 5 in the morning or 4 in the morning or whatever time it was? Why would she have that?
Witnesses?
Yeah, I mean, they have to know. Do they know what you said yet? No.
I've been teetering what to do next about this, but I'm hoping as many people see this video as possible right away so that they can share the heck out of this, so this one little video cannot be deleted, because I know things happen. I know there's some weird crap that's happening, and I hope maybe I can send this to the Ruseks. Now, speaking of the Ruseks, they were on Dr. Phil, and Sandy even said she feels like there is more to this than meets the eye. And she's very close to Shanann. She
Yeah.
even knew the morning something was happening, the moment
She was
she
baked.
felt that. So, I mean, that's her baby. So I don't disagree with her, and now I have proof. And I don't understand how anybody hasn't seen this. Like,
Oh, sis. I wouldn't call it proof. I wouldn't call it proof. It's not proof.
it's just is really upsetting. I've been upset. I've been angry. I've been swearing. I've been, you know what? Bottom line is, without all the drama, there's proof now that there's somebody else involved. So now, what's law enforcement going to do about it? I'm going to do another video of some discrepancies, let's just say, of the interviewee, and we can talk about that more. So
What
leave
did
it in the
she
comments
see?
below. You've seen the video. Give me your thoughts. Can you see what I see? Now share the heck out of it.
We can't, baby girl. Sorry. I can't. I don't see what you see. I'm trying. I really am. I even put on my Ronnie glasses on. All right, let's try it again. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and try it again. Maybe we just didn't give it enough time. Maybe we're just too skeptical. Who knows? Let's go ahead and see it again. Put on your glasses. Give it up, please. I don't see shit. I still don't see it. And actually, this photo is worse. Yeah, I see a painting. A Monet, maybe, right? It's definitely, it looks like a Monet from up close, right? A Monet is, if you guys are not familiar with Monet, you know, the water lilies, right? He painted landscapes. And so from afar, it looks pretty, but when you get up close, it's a complete mess, a huge, huge mess. This is what it looks like. It looks like a Monet painting from far away. It looks like could be some, I don't know, maybe a lake, a peaceful landscape, and then you get close up and it's just an absolute mess. I don't know what it is. It looks maybe like the watercolor painting went all over the place. Maybe he dropped or you spilled water on his painting and he's like, oh shit, man, gotta fix that. Well, I guess this is it, right? And then he just sold it. To me, it looks like nothing. More like a Van Gogh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, so some of you guys think it's a Monet, Van Gogh. All right, Dolly. Holy shit. All right, what else? What else? What other painters? Maybe Frida. Does this look like a Frida Kahlo painting? No. Um maybe well, who else? Diego, right? Diego. Who else? What other painters? I don't see anything, man. I really don't see anything. Oh, Van Gogh? Hmm. Van Gogh. You guys think it's a Van Gogh. All right. Oh my god. Okay, I see that. I see that. I see why you guys think it's a Van Gogh. Here, let's go ahead and show you guys the Van Gogh and do a comparison side by side. Oh man, what is this? Okay, I'm not trying to get a okay, here's okay, here we go. So I see why you guys think it might be more of a Van Gogh, right? It looks like a starry night, right? It's got the starry night feel. I see that now. I see that. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah, see, I was thinking more of a Monet. Here you go. I'm gonna show you guys a Monet. The Monet water lilies. That's what I was thinking of. Oh goodness. Okay, right here, right? From afar, really pretty. From up close, it becomes just a bunch of little, I don't know, little things of paint. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what she sees. I was really trying to see what she saw, but I can't see it because my eyes don't work that way. Hot chocolate lover, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, you guys. All right, yeah, don't leave out Picasso. Yeah, we got to give Picasso his credit too, you guys. Pablo Picasso. Let's go ahead and see if it matches a Pablo Picasso more. All right, let's go see a Picasso. Um, okay, oh right. Picasso is more abstract, right? His paintings are definitely a bit more abstract. It has all of the shapes, right? A lot of right angles. Oh my god, I can't believe we're talking about art. Yeah, right? So yeah, probably not a Picasso, right? I think we're closer to maybe a Van Gogh or a Monet. It's a retro painting, yes. Okay, well, let's go ahead and continue. She is, I mean, again, right? She's seeing things that I don't see. Where is the person in this photo? Is this the leg? Where's the leg? Is this the femur? Right here? Is this the femur bone? All right, guys. Well, I didn't see what she wanted to see, but I did agree that there was somebody there helping. Yeah, I definitely agree with that part. Okay, so now let's go ahead and watch it ourselves and let's go ahead and see if we can see what she sees. And we're gonna go ahead and slow it down and watch it in slow motion. We're also gonna go ahead and watch before that the footage that neighbor Nate's camera caught of Nicole Atkinson leaving the Watts residence that morning. Elder millennials unite. Oh no. The elder millennials. Oh my goodness. The millennials are the elderly. Oh man. All right. Let's go ahead and watch. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. The suspense is killing me, and there's no sound. All right. Is this even playing? Oh, it is. Okay. There it is. You guys saw? Okay, let's go ahead and rewind it a little bit. Again. Dun dun dun. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and rewind it and slow it down. Okay, slow motion. Let's go ahead and slow it down to, how about 60? Let's do 60. Ask AI, isn't it? AI is not gonna know. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and see this again. Okay, again. Again. We're just gonna be here all day, rewinding it over and over and over and over again. Okay, let's go ahead and slow down the speed, and let's do 40. All right, let's see what this says, or what this shows us, right? All right, let's rewind it again. Again. That doesn't look like a ponytail to me. You know what it looks like? It really just looks like the light, right? So we see the light right here. That is, it's just part of the image. It's just part of how the camera captures moving images when there is a really, really bright light in front of it. Hmm. It does seem to walk like a female. Yeah, a reflection. Yes, exactly, Shelley. Yeah, it's a reflection, right? It's like it it does seem to walk like a female. But what does that mean though? How does a female walk? Like this? Right? How do females walk? The thing that I'm seeing that it might be a little female-ish, right? And not guy-ish, is that they're not walking like this, right? They're not like, yo, what's up, bro? What's up, SA? Right? It's mostly that I kind of see the shape of a woman, right? It's not even the way that they're walking. The shape looks more like a woman. A feminine walk. Oh, okay. It's the hip movement. Okay. It's the hip movement. Okay, so more female like. Right, okay. Okay, so what we're saying is that because of the hips make the person walk more female like, right? Is that what we're saying? Okay, NK walked like a bulldog. Yeah, exactly. I mean, not exactly, right? I don't know. I don't know if she walked like a bulldog. Did she walk on all fours? But the thing I'm getting to here is that if we're gonna compare how women walk, I don't know, maybe Shanann walked a little more feminine than Nicole did, right? I think some women are more feminine in their walk than other women are. And so that's why I'm not basing it mostly on the walk, but more so on the physique. right? I'm looking at the physique, the length of the legs, the length of the body, the way they move, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, like a bulldog. Look at the right hand. All right. Okay, you guys. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep watching this then. Okay, again. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It still looks to me, it still does look like it's not Chris, right? It doesn't look like Chris. Here, let's go ahead and slow it down some more. Let's go ahead and do 25%. That's as low as we can go. Okay. What? Hmm. I don't know. All right, let's rewind it again. Witch toes. Yes. Hmm. It's a potato, so you guys think it's a potato? Okay, also the length of the stride. Just don't know. Was he wearing a black top earlier? He was. He was. And that's the thing too is he leaves with a black top. Did we already did we pass it already? He leaves home with a black top with long sleeves. This is potato, so you guys think it's potato? I'm gonna now watch Chris walk out. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and fast forward. Let's go ahead and see the part where Chris walks out. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this in regular speed so that we can watch when the person leaves. Okay, there it is. Okay. Okay. All right, let's watch it again. Let's watch again. And then I'm going to slow it down. Here, let's go ahead and slow it down instead. Okay. Okay. Let's pause it. Okay. This is a very clear image of a man because you can actually see Chris's beard here, right? He's got a little hop. Yeah, he's got a little. Yeah, he has a little hop. He's got a little hop on his walk. He's also, is he taller than the light? See, this is what I want to, I'd rather do this than try and figure out if a white blob is hair or not. Let's go ahead and use different measuring things, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and measure, maybe, if this is even possible, his height. So the person seems to be walking in and out of the same location. So no matter what, it's the same place. So the distance from the camera is still going to be the same. Okay, so that is how I'm visualizing this. That's the same person as the other video. Okay, he puts boots on. Okay, so because of his boots, do we think that the boots gave him a little bit of height? You can see right here, long body, and then the top of his head is kind of a little bit aligned with this light bulb here. The other one seemed to be a little bit shorter, but again, I don't know. She could have had her hood up. His steps are bigger too. Yeah, his steps are bigger. Right. He probably shit himself that morning. Look at the size of his feet. Right. Okay, let's keep watching. The stride, I will say, that is kind of a big one. These are the things that I will look at. Look at the stride. Look at the stride. Head. Okay, so his head is covered fully by the light. Longer legs. It's the same person? You guys think it's the same person? Jay Coverload thinks it's the same person. Longer legs. Oh my God, you guys. This is going to drive me crazy. Here, I'm going to screenshot this part. Okay, I'm going to screenshot this. And then we're going to compare. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the other one and see what we see. It's Chris. Yes, it's Chris. Okay, this one. Okay, nope. Okay, there they are. Okay, let's go ahead and watch. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's slow it down. 25. Let's watch again. Oh my God. Yeah, this one here is NK. You guys think it's NK? Did they pass already? No, they haven't, right? No, there they are. Okay, let's pause. Okay, look at this stride. Okay, I'm going to stop it here. And let's go ahead and screenshot this one. Go ahead and play it. And pause. Screenshot. Okay. Oh my God, I can't. I don't know. I can't say for certain one way or the other, though, right? I definitely can't say that this is proof of anything. Okay. Now let's go ahead and compare the two photos. Okay, so we have this one. And look at how pixelated and stupid looking it looks. God, I can't stand these cameras. I wish they were better. Okay. Okay, maybe not here. Let's do this screen probably. Maybe not here. Let's go back to the other one. Okay. So we have this guy, right? This is the long legs. So let's go ahead and just make this a little bit smaller. I'm trying to fit both of them in here so that you guys can see both. Okay, so there's that one. And then we have this one. What do you guys think? See, the clothing is the same. They're wearing the same clothes. I don't know. I don't know. Look at the hairline. Pulled up in a tail. Okay. Smaller feet. Okay. All right. Go ahead and rewind it. let's see the height, compared to the light. Hmm, what do we think? Are they taking smaller steps? The steps do look a little smaller, right? Okay, the hip length is different. Hip length, Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna pause it so to see if we can capture the hip length. Oh my god. Yeah, we're trying everything here, guys. Okay, stop it here. Let's see if we can measure their hip lengths. I'm gonna give this to my doctor. I'm just gonna give this to one of my doctors and be like, "Hey, are you able to measure these two very pixelated, very shitty quality photos and measure their hip lengths, please?" My doctor's gonna be like, "What the fuck do you want me to do again? What?" Okay, hip length. Okay, so what we're looking at is where the shirt stops and where the pants start, right? Is that what we're looking at? This and then this, the length of the legs compared to the length of these legs? Is that what we're looking at? Okay. Yeah, the jacket on the hips and the butt are exactly the same. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and just keep watching. Let's keep watching the video. Now that we have our screenshots, we can go ahead and just start to compare them. Let's go ahead and just keep watching the video at regular speed and see what else we can find. It's a different gait. Not the same person, in my opinion. Okay. Right. Yeah, these pigs will be at our next eye exam. Yes. Cover your eye. Is this a male or a female? I don't know. It's a poltergeist? Wrong. You're blind. Oh, shit. Imagine that. Men have longer strides. Yeah. I mean, well, taller men do, right? A 5-foot man probably doesn't. Hmm. Okay, but okay. Let's do a logic question then. Okay, so if we think that this is Nichol Kessinger, do we also think that Nichol Kessinger pulled the truck back up into the garage then? What do we think? If it was Nichol Kessinger, is Nichol Kessinger meeting with Chris? So where's Chris? Right? That's logic question number 1. If the first person that we see leave the house is Nichol Kessinger, then we are assuming that the person backing up the truck right now is also Nichol Kessinger. Right? Are we going to say that? Hmm. So then the person that we see come out of the car right now should be Nichol Kessinger. Are we in agreement with that? Let's go ahead and see this part in slow motion. So the person coming out of the car should be the same person that walked out that we just saw. If the person walking out of the car is Chris, then the person that walked out is Chris. All right. They're about to walk out, right? How did he hide her wrapped in a blanket? No room in the truck bed. Had to go in the back seat. Yeah, the back seat floor. Yes, exactly, Scott. Okay, so is that Chris? This person, by logic, should still be Nichol Kessinger. Does that look like Nichol Kessinger to you guys? Maybe they were identical outfits for this very reason. Hmm. So where's Chris? Is he still inside the house? So then Chris is in the house. Nichol Kessinger walked out pretending to be Chris, and she's the one that backed up the truck into the garage. He put her in the wheelie bin that was cleaned and found in the garage. Can't tell, right? I can't tell. Yeah, exactly. I don't think we can tell, guys. We can't tell from these images. They're too pixelated. They're too blurry. We can't see anything. Yeah, with just the head. Yeah, just the potato head. Yeah, we can only see the potato head. All right, we're going to see this again. We can't tell what that is as much as we try. That little dot right there, that is a face of something, but we don't know which thing, if it's Chris or Nicole. All right, I'm going to take a screenshot and then let's go ahead and examine it. Wow, this doesn't show us anything. Look at that. That's the face that we're trying to decipher, right? That's the face. I mean, come on. Come on. Even if we put a happy face or some googly eyes or a mustache on this blob, we can't tell what it is. Yeah, sadly, exactly, Sam. Sam Spooky Witch. The only thing we can do is speculate. This doesn't show us anything at all. And that's the face. Where's the face? Yeah, exactly, right? Can you even see the face? That's the face. That right there. Here, let's go ahead and zoom in again. God. That right there. That's the face. We can't tell. We can't tell. Because look, then they walk away. Here, let's go ahead and do it again. Okay. You see that? That's the face. That's the person's head. Let's go ahead and screenshot that and zoom in and see if we can see anything. Okay. You can't see anything. Oh my God. Yeah, you see that? That is the head right there. Is it a potato or a Sasquatch? Potato head right there. Is that what you guys see? You guys see a potato? Oh my God. Okay. Let's look at our last poll. Do we think that the white blob is hair? I have no inclination. All right. Mostly half of us say we have no inclination. I agree. I also have no inclination. Then 26% and oh wow, tied for yes and no. So some of us have eyes that see things, others we have eyes that don't see shit. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. All I see is a pinto bean. A pinto bean and a bunch of mush. That's all I see. I don't see a potato. Okay, let's go ahead and end this poll and do another poll. Okay. Do we think let's just see how many of us think that the person walking out is Nichol Kessinger. Just want to see what you guys think. Who else would be out there with Chris? Well, yeah, I mean, other than Chris, it would just be Chris, right? Other than Chris, the only other person that would be out there would be Nichol Kessinger if, right? If she was there. But the thing is, it could just be Chris. It could just be Chris. And I think, yeah, I think trying to convince ourselves that it's somebody else isn't helping. It really isn't. Believe me, I wanted to be Nicole as much as everybody else, but I'm not certain. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that it's Nicole. I'm not. All right, let's go ahead and see this again. That looks like a man to me. That looks like Chris. It looks like Chris. When you pause it, it looks like a pinto bean, but when you play it, it looks like a man with a beard. Or again, it might just be me convincing my brain and my eyes that I'm seeing a man with a beard. It's totally the potato head. Man, you guys, okay. Right? You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you guys think it's potato head. I think it's potato head. I really do. I think this one is potato head. And so if the person walking out of the truck is potato head, then the person walking out was also potato head. Unless we're what are we going to assume that Nichol Kessinger is waiting in the truck now, or is she crawling? Right? Is she like crawling up on the walls like some possessed demon or something? We can't see her. I can't see shit in this video, but we saw the ponytail on another one. What other one? Wendy, which one is it? Where is the where is the where is it? Where is it? Where's the ponytail? I don't know which one you guys are talking about. Where's the video with her in the ponytail? NK didn't know about Nate's camera. Right, but Chris did. So the thing is, Chris knew about the camera. So if Chris knew, then Nichol Kessinger also knew, right? So this is what I mean, right? Like if we're going to analyze this, we have to do this logically, right? Logically, if Chris Watts knew about the camera, then so did Nichol Kessinger because he told her everything. And if Nichol Kessinger is going to be there the morning of, then I think it would behoove her to be aware that there's a camera, right? So then they would both know that there's a camera. It's not like Nichol Kessinger was completely oblivious to this. No, they definitely knew. She definitely knew. So if she knew that there was a camera, right, which is that's how we're gonna go, right? Let's move forward with logic. She knew that there was a camera there. So then why, if knowing that there's a camera there, why would she risk walking out into, even if it's dark, why would she risk walking out and being seen with her ponytail? That's what you're right. This is how I think about these things. Is I know that the entire thing was stupid, right? The entire plan is just stupid. It fell apart. But they can't be that stupid. I mean, I know they're stupid, but they're not that dumb where they're going to be like, "Oh yeah, there's a camera and I'm just going to walk out here with my ponytail and my purse." No. No, she's not going to do that. She's not going to do that. We saw that the woman got away with it, right? She got away with whatever was involved in. There's no way she's going to just do a backflip and shit and camera and be like, "Oh, no one's gonna know it's me." No. Right? NK pinged after Chris Watts left, not before, unless she had her phone off. Exactly. Okay, Debbie, thank you. Okay. Great point. NK pinged after he left. This is the other thing that we need to look at, right? Eric, of course, of course. I'll have to leave and rewatch this later tonight. Have a great weekend, everyone. Yes, thank you so much, Eric. You as well. You as well. Have a happy and safe weekend. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah. And please give us your opinions. Eric, let us know if you see a pinto bean or a potato head or a ghostly nun. Okay. So if we're looking at her phone records, she pinged at 6:16. Now, let's go ahead and pull up the calendar. Let's pull up the calendar of the day of, and then let's take it back. All right, let's see if we can somehow figure it out. I don't know how, but we're going to figure it out. Okay. 6:16 is when she pings. So what do we think? Was Nichol Kessinger already in the house then? Or did she arrive at 6:16? Or was she already there? It could be that too. Wait, which one? Chris Oh my gosh. Dying here. Chris Watts didn't know Nate's camera. That's why he was shitting himself. He did though. He did know about Nate's camera, which is why he moved his car so that he wouldn't be seen. Chris Watts knew about Nate's camera. He says so himself. That's why he says that he went to neighbor Nate and he said, "Hey, my tools have been getting stolen," which was a lie, right? So Chris Watts made up the lie saying that the tools were stolen from his pickup truck so that he can have an excuse to ask neighbor Nate where his camera is pointing, right? That was the whole point of saying that things were being stolen out of his truck. Cuz that gave him the excuse. He went to neighbor Nate and he said, "Hey, I've noticed that things are getting stolen out of my truck. Is it okay if you show me where your camera is pointed? I just want to be able to see if I can move my car maybe so that your camera can point so that I can see who's stealing from my car." That was the whole point of Chris asking neighbor Nate about his camera. So he knew, right? He definitely knew. This was all premeditated. It was planned and he definitely knew about the camera. Oh, yes, Nithya. Yes, Betty's interview reveals a lot. Yes. Yeah, we do need to watch that one too. Yes. It was about a half hour into his drive, supposedly. Well, Betty saw a truck. Why didn't Nate's camera pick up the truck that Betty saw? The truck that Betty is talking about is a gray truck, right? She's talking about a gray truck, but I don't think that the truck that she's mentioning was at the time that this was happening. I was on this case from day one. I have the discovery. Uh, Jake Arlo, yes, but no one knows what happened. Yeah. Yeah, one just needs to watch the police cams to know that Chris was aware of Nate's cam. Yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah, Chris definitely knew about the camera. And if he knew, then obviously so did Nichol Kessinger. Nate's camera did pick up another vehicle at 10:20 p.m. Yeah, he's a dumbass. He thought that would be out of range. Remember when Nate says, "I can see all the way down the driveway." Yeah, and he had a weird look on his face. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's the part where neighbor Nate tells him, "Yeah, I can see all the way down the driveway." And he's like, "Oh, really? Oh, shit." But as we know, Chris was parking the Lexus on this side, right? So let's show you the other one. He was parking his car on this side, across the street, the Lexus. Why? Yeah, that fucking tree. I know. Ugh, trail of deception. I know this is true crime's most hated tree. Nate's camera picked up a vehicle at around 12:20, a couple of minutes after the 111-minute phone call happened. Oh, okay. So we need to find that one too. And Kay had a truck, correct. Yeah, and if Nicole Kessinger got there, do we believe that she drove her 4Runner or was she dropped off? Or did she go with Chris? This part is driving me crazy, you guys, just so you know. Mm, this whole thing, I don't know. I do not know. Hmm. All right, let's keep playing this. I'm gonna play it in regular speed and see what else we see. We're about to see the movements, right? We're about to see him, what looks like he picks something up, he puts it in the truck, and then he goes back down again, puts something else in the truck. Yeah, there's so much circumstantial evidence against NK in this case, starting months before and culminating in that morning. Yeah. The one and only day her phone pinged in Frederick. I mean, come on. Exactly. Yeah. Well, her phone pinged in Frederick 4 different times to be precise. To be precise. It pinged 4 different times. And the days that it pinged, it was here. So on the 4th. And then it also pinged on this day, 3. And then it also pinged on this day, 4. Or sorry, 3. I'm like, shit, I can't even count. 3, and then it pinged on this day, 4. So a total of 4 times. And that is per the actual phone records. We can go through her phone logs and look at the 4 times that she pinged in Frederick. Right. Okay, so look at this. Wait, why isn't it showing? Okay. Okay, so Frederick, but it's not showing the, oh my God. See? So yeah, so we're showing all the other times that she was pinging in Frederick. Look at this, on the 18th, twice. But it's the same day, so I just added it as the same day. And then on this day as well. And then on this day. So, yeah, so we have 4 different times when she pinged. 2 of them she admitted to. 3 of them Chris admitted to. 1 of them has not been verified, okay? So, just to be clear here, let's go ahead and I'm just going to say that one more time. Nichol Kessinger admitted herself that she was at Chris Watts' house on the 4th, okay? So that is 1 ping. Then she backtracked and she said, "Oh, you know what? I was also there on the 14th." Okay? That is the second time that she admitted to this. Chris admitted another time that she was there. Okay? And it was on this day, one of these days, this one. So that's 3. And neither of them, so neither Chris nor Nichol Kessinger, admitted to her being there on the 13th. This is the only one out of the 4 pings that was never verified by either of them. Yes, exactly. And ratified, yes. She only pings when she is actually there, okay? The times that she pinged when she was in Frederick, it's because she was physically near Frederick, Colorado. None of the other times that she was driving to work do we see her pinging in Frederick because it was not part of her drive to work. Yeah, and she didn't clock into work. Yeah, exactly. And Kay was dressed the same at the interview that Chris Watts wore loading his truck. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting observation, Nadia. For the first one, right? Yeah, when she's wearing the black long sleeve shirt. So disgusting on Kay's and going to Shanann's house. Yeah, she got fired and she couldn't afford the payments. Right. All those pings. Yeah, she was at the house. Yes. Yeah, right? Because again, if you look at her entire phone log, you don't see her pinging in Frederick unless she's there, right? She's always in Thornton if she's in Thornton. If she's in Aurora, right? She's in Platteville where she's working. She's driving through Broomfield. Um, Look at this. This tracks, right? Fort Lupton, Platteville, Thornton. Here, let's go ahead. I'm going to show you guys her driving route. Go ahead and show you guys her driving route. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. All right, check this out. All right, so this is Nichol Kessinger's driving route, okay? This is where she lived, and this is work. So every time she drove through for work, she would take this route, Highway 85, because it takes you straight there rather than being stuck in traffic on the I-25. As someone who lives in Colorado, let me tell you, this is a lot faster than being stuck in traffic on the I-25 North. Oh my God, never. No. So if you're trying to make it to work every single morning, you're going to take this route and you're going to get there faster because there's no traffic. It's gonna take you a little bit, it would take you a little bit longer because the speed limit here is faster than it is here, but there's traffic here where there's no traffic here. So this was a lot easier for her. So look at this. 28 miles, they're about the same, and they're both about the same length of time, depending on what time you go. But if you're going in the morning, I'm pretty sure this is definitely a shorter route. So this is where she was going: Brighton, Wattenberg, Fort Lupton, and then here. There's no way that she's driving through here and pinging in Frederick. But the thing is, even when you're driving on the I-25, guess what? You also don't ping in Frederick. You don't. When you're driving on I-25, there is no Frederick. You're pinging in Frederick only if you are in Frederick. Yeah, she got canned from her job. Yeah, the I-25 is awful at rush hour. Yes, it is. Yeah, we'll back up the live now. Yeah, the word caused me to miss out. There's no other reason for her ass to be in Frederick. Yeah, exactly. Except to see Chris Watts. Here, let's go ahead and do another closer view of Frederick versus I-25 versus Fort Lupton, just so that you guys can see the distance. Okay, because I know that in the screenshot everything looks close, but let's just show the actual distance here. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, this is Fort Lupton. This is Highway 85. You see that? How it goes through. This is the bigger shopping center that is located near Frederick. So when Chris Watts met with Troy McCoy to switch out the Fire Stick, this is where they met. They met at one of the Safeways in Fort Lupton, which conveniently takes you to Hudson and then takes you all the way up to Rogan. And then it can take you into Survey 319. Okay. So all you have to do is keep driving east. Okay. This is the road that Nichol Kessinger would take to work. If you are pinging in Frederick, you have to actually be in Frederick. When you are driving on Highway I-25, right, on the Highway 25, you're not pinging in Frederick. This is actually showing different types of pings. There's different ones. So along this highway, there's different towers that pick up different locations. The towers that are in Frederick pick up Frederick. There's also the thing that we need to take into account here is the amount of towers that were picking up Verizon calls. Nichol Kessinger had a Verizon phone. So that means that the towers that were here in 2018 have to be Verizon towers as well for her to be picked up. So essentially, right, an AT&T tower is not going to be picking up Verizon and vice versa. If your phone is Verizon, a Verizon tower is picking up Verizon. Does that make sense? And so, if there were only 2 towers in Frederick that are picking up Verizon, then she was in Frederick. And that is how we're able to narrow it down if she was there or if she wasn't. And this is 2018. So this is when Frederick was barely starting to grow. Now in 2026, it's a lot bigger now, right? There's been mass development. Lots of people are moving to Colorado. The cost of living is going up. It is insane. But in 2018, it was there wasn't that much building, right? There wasn't that much mass building going on in 2018 near Frederick. Oh man. Yeah, we really need to listen to Betty's interview. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right. Yeah, we will. We will. Yeah, is that something we want to listen to on Sunday? Do we want to listen to Betty's interview? Okay, let's go ahead and see what you guys are saying. She didn't call or text him though. Video looks like the person has hair and not short hair. Okay. No way the song Battery wasn't code. Right. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense though. Yeah, she would have never. Okay. Betty saw a truck that looked like hers. Which truck? Like hers? I thought the truck that Betty saw was a gray pickup truck. I thought that was the assumption that she saw a gray pickup truck that may have been Dwayne's, not her actual white Forerunner. BC Hundley, I'm at the Lazy Dog with my pug. uh, did you check? Did you make sure that the menus are the same? Yeah, let's have a bit of Betty. Yeah, let's have a bit of Betty. Yeah, wants his phone connected to his router Sunday night to when lights appeared at Nate's camera at 12:20. Okay. Hmm. Oh man. Okay. You guys have been okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can find Betty's interview. Yeah, everyone's requesting this right now. All right, Chris Watts, Betty interview. Unless you guys, does one of you, if you guys have the link, I really appreciate if you guys can share it. Okay. Oh, right here. Okay, I found it. I found it. Found it. Okay, we'll be doing this one. Is this okay? All right, let's go ahead and do this one. Okay, lounge bar crime. Let's go ahead and okay, this was 4 years ago. All right, this content creator has the video. Let's go ahead and watch it. You guys are all saying let's watch it, so let's go ahead and watch it. Okay, audio takes 15 seconds to kick in. Okay. Well, I guess let's just sing along. Kumbaya. Kumbaya. Ugh. You guys only have to deal with me for 2 hours a day. My cats have to deal with me all the time.
It's a very quiet
Oh shit, that scared me.
They moved.
I know my cats are like, what is wrong with this lady? She's crazy. You guys, I'm insane. I'm insane. Full disclosure. I'm absolutely insane. I have ADHD and I just come up with all kinds of crazy shit. All right, let's go ahead and watch this.
In just before I did 5 years ago. In
Let's turn on this. Okay, perfect.
fact, before the children were even born.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you describe your relationship with them?
Cordial.
Cordial?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw the father. When did I see Dad? The end of last week, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, I was asking him about the lawn, because my lawn has started to die, and, you know.
Same girl, same. My lawn died, and now the HOA is on my ass. So they're like, what's that weed? What? My lawn is dead and we're in the middle of a drought. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? When you don't water your lawn, it dies. And when it dies, it's easier for weeds to grow on it. So I'm kind of just screwed. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, I guess I'm supposed to be out there in the hot heat, right? The sun just burning my scalp so that I can remove the little weeds that are growing in the back of my yard. Whatever. Anyway, all right, let's continue.
What are you doing to keep your lawn green? You told me.
Spray paint it, right? Just spray paint the lawn. That's what I've been thinking. It might actually be a lot cheaper if I just spray paint the fucking thing, right? Just buy a bunch of spray paint. Chris gave her lawn crabs. Right. Yeah, why do you need sheep to graze your lawn? Just bring crabs. They do the same thing. Let's continue.
I would never have known. Geez, that's scary. Mom and Dad used to live over there too with them.
Okay. When
Yeah,
was the last time you saw Mom and Dad?
Oh, I believe it was Dad, and that could have been maybe 3 weeks ago in the backyard.
Okay.
And they're very quiet.
Okay.
I never hear any noises. They have a little dog.
Okay.
And
Yeah, they're talking about the dog. She never hears any noises. Right? Yeah, AstroTurf, right? Yeah, football turf. I've thought about it, guys. I have. But, as much as my HOA is after me for the weeds, they might be after me for the fake lawn too. Ugh, they do suck, you guys. HOAs are the worst. Ugh, HOAs are the worst. A part of it is like, okay, I get it. It's to keep the neighborhood looking pretty. But my God, I mean, it's not that serious. I mean, weeds are natural. They naturally grow on Earth. I mean, they are invasive. Nichol Kessinger probably put them there, but who cares? I mean, God, they're growing. They're weeds. They're natural. Just let them grow. All right, let's go ahead and continue.
I hardly ever see any lights on.
Okay. Anything different over the last, 2 days, 3 days? Odd vehicles, odd noises, odd lights?
There was a truck out here yesterday. In fact, that's why I thought you were here yesterday. Maybe
Okay.
someone complained about that I hadn't seen before.
What type
And,
of truck?
it was kind of almost a steel gray.
Okay, she's talking about the truck. It's steel gray, she's saying. I just need a little bit of chapstick. I'm really good about my chapsticks. I keep them until they're all the way gone. Look at that. Look at how proud I am of my chapstick. I used to lose these all the time. The worst part? Oh my God. I used to hate myself for this. I used to keep these in my pants. And then I used to do laundry and then put my pants in the dryer. And then when I take everything out, everything is completely destroyed. Why? Because there's chapstick all over it. So now I've made it my life's mission to finish them. So you know what I've been doing? If you guys were just wondering, there's nothing in it. So I've been scraping it with my nail, which it kind of gross, but I have no other choice. So now I'm using a paper clip to get the chapstick out because I'm not going to waste it. Okay. I'm going to finish this fucking thing. Okay. So that next time if I put it in my pants pocket, it's not going to ruin anything. So I've made it my life's mission. Finish every single one of my chapsticks. Even if I have to poke at it with paper clips. It's so stupid. Yeah, that's dedication, right? Exactly, Shelly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm dedicated to finishing my chapsticks. All right, anyway, let's continue. Let's go ahead and continue. We're deviating here from the main topic.
Don't ask me, mate.
Okay.
Year. But that was late afternoon. The dad has a great big truck, and it's gray. But this
wasn't
one
that
was smaller.
Okay.
This one was smaller.
Okay, so this truck was smaller, she's saying. Okay, let's go ahead and end the last poll. 111 votes. Is the person walking out NK? 53% say yes, 29 say no, 18% say no inclination. I'm with the 18%, guys. I have no inclination. No inclination where they be. I have no inclination who that be. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, us ADHDers. Okay. I'm gonna put up another another poll, right? I just read pins, bobby pins. I'm gonna put up another poll here very soon. Let's keep watching.
but I hadn't seen it before, so
Any markings or stickers or anything that would be weird? You wouldn't by chance remember if the plate was green or red or...
no, I kind of just glance. I don't
glance
pay
at
any
it.
attention because I believe he owns his own business or something because he always has a
Anadarko.
truck parked there, so kind of,
I gotcha.
I just kind of noticed it wasn't the normal truck.
Was it,
Whose truck would it be? Whose truck would it be then? Eileen, I did see this one. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I scrolled back up. Did you get a fan yet? Hope you're doing good. Aw, thank you, Eileen. Thank you so much. I did. I did. I got a fan. You guys can't see my hair blowing in the wind, but yes, there's a fan facing directly my way. It's the only way I can do this. Otherwise, I would not be here right now. I'd be like this, right? I'd be melting. As if I'm made of wax. Polls, was Betty lying or not? I don't think Betty was lying. She's probably, I mean, she saw what she saw, right? Yeah, like why would she lie? She saw what she saw. You know, if she saw a great truck, then I believe her. She really has no reason to lie. Um, but if it was the morning time, maybe she didn't really, like if anything, that's the thing I would be questioning. Maybe, is she sure that she saw a different truck or was it Chris's truck, right? That's where I would be questioning, because it was really dark out.
dirty by any means?
No, it wasn't, and it couldn't have been that old.
Okay. How long was the truck sitting there?
I saw it yesterday morning around 5:15 a.m. because I go to the gym then.
Okay.
It was still there when I
5:15 a.m. So that's Chris's truck, right? So she saw a gray truck on August 13th at 5:15 in the morning. That sounds like Chris's truck. Yeah, Betty is all there. That's what I think so too, right? I think too that she is all there. To me, she does not seem delusional or weird, right? I think she looks pretty lucid to me. I don't really know why she would have any reason to lie unless she's mistaken.
got back at 6:45, and then it was there around, I think, noontime.
Noontime. Okay, so she got back around, what time did she get back? Okay, and then the truck was there around noontime still. Okay, let's go ahead and add this. It might just be nothing, but look at this. Okay, Nicole requested a photo at 12 p.m. noon. Okay, so Betty mentions the truck. So the truck, not his usual truck, right? She says it's not his usual truck, but she says that the truck is there. Let's go ahead and just make it a different color. Okay, so the truck was there. Oh, look at this. It says 12 to 1. No, let's change that. Let's go ahead and change that to... Okay, let's just leave it like that. Okay, so... I don't like the color. Let's change the color. Sorry, guys. I just don't like the color, and I don't want to get myself confused. Okay, that looks better. All right. So now we have this one. Excuse me. We have Betty truck. She saw the truck there from sometime, she said 6, right? Is that what she said? Did she get back around 6:45 or something? Is that what she said? She left. So she left around this time. And then she got back and the truck was still there. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Let's keep listening to what she's saying.
Okay.
And the reason I mention it is it was gone by the time you guys left yesterday.
Okay. Well, did you see the police in the area while that truck was still here?
See, I can't see it from my house.
Gotcha.
So it could have been gone by then.
Okay.
But this is unusual. Very quiet neighborhood.
Yes, this is very unusual. That's why we're trying, got a lot of resources out here trying to find them and make sure they're okay. So,
I mean, I didn't know she.
Fun fact. Most family annihilations happen in rural towns. Did we know that? Fun fact. Yeah, family annihilations, most of them statistically happen in rural neighborhoods, not urban. So you're not really going to see that many family annihilations in big cities. You mostly see them in rural neighborhoods.
She was pregnant again. I hardly ever see her.
Okay. How did you know she was pregnant?
It said it on Neighborhood Watch.
Okay. I gotcha. But you didn't know it?
No,
Okay.
I hardly ever see her. Just normally, they keep very much to themselves.
When you did see her, did you ever see her around her husband?
Yeah,
How
they
were
would
they?
have barbecues.
Were they polite, friendly, or was she kind of quiet, reserved? Or what was
They both are very quiet, reserved, very quiet.
Okay. When was the
Nice
last time
neighbors.
you spoke to her?
Oh my gosh, I don't think I've seen her all summer.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And
Yeah.
kiddos, when was
Yeah.
the last time you saw little kiddos?
There it is, the word kiddos again. Okay, so she's saying, I did not see her all summer. Right, she's right, because Shanann wasn't around all summer. So her testimony, right, her statement is as accurate as can be. This is the neighbor. So she knows what she sees next door, right? I mean, it's like if somebody asked me, like, oh, what about your neighbor? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I haven't seen them, right? I think, it's the most accurate, unbiased testimony or statement that we've heard from anybody because she doesn't really know them personally. So she only knows them as neighbors. Um, and so, yeah, I think it's very important that she is giving this statement to police because she's the only one that is able to do so without saying, "Oh, well, Shanann was this way and he was that way," right? It's very straightforward, just fact based.
You're making me work my
I
brain.
know, really digging deep in there.
It could be 4 to 6 weeks since they've been out. They have all their little toys.
Wow, look at how accurate she is! Holy shit, she is so good. 4 to 6 weeks. Holy moly! Holy moly, she is really good. Oh shit, she called it. 4 to 6 weeks. That is the length of time that Nichol Kessinger and Chris Watts had their fucking affair. Oh my god, she's amazing. Huh. Why didn't they put her on the team, right? They should have replaced Kevin Kovac with her. Yeah? Okay, here, let's do a poll. Should we have replaced Kevin Kovac with Betty? That is our question here. Should we? Just a little fun one for today. It's Friday. Let's have some fun, guys. Let's have some fun. Stop being so serious, y'all. Smile. Okay, should we have replace Kevin Kovac with Betty? Oh my gosh. All right, let's go ahead and do this poll. Yeah, Detective Betty. Right, yeah. Detective Betty. Detective Betty. Go, Betty, go! Do you guys remember that? Oh my gosh, I'm aging myself. Inspector Gadget, do you guys remember that? Holy shit, it's so long. Damn. I miss Inspector Gadget. It was such a good show. Yeah. You know, fun fact, I wanted to be a detective because of Inspector Gadget. It was my very first I don't know, inspiration. That's why I've always liked investigative stuff because of Inspector Gadget. So weird. He just had a bunch of gadgets, really. He wasn't even inspecting anything. I'm like, "Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that hammer. What does it do? I want that keychain." I'm like, "What the fuck? You don't even use those keychains for anything." Alright, guys, let's go ahead and continue. Uh, look at this, 96%. Wow, only 4 people said no. I bet one of them is Kevin Kovac himself, right? He's voting no from all of his different YouTube accounts. Alright, guys, let's continue.
But they don't go outside in the heat of the day. At least that's kind of what I notice. And they don't go outside unless an adult is there.
Wonderful. I'm glad. I mean,
Yeah,
the two little will be out by themselves.
yeah, they are. What are they? 3 and 5, I think. Or 2 and 4, something like that.
3 and 4,
3 and 4.
according to my.
See, look at how good she is. Holy moly. Even she knows more than Kevin, right? Kevin is like, "Oh, I don't know. Did this happen on September 15th?" It's like, bro, you're not even on the same month. What are you on? Have you had your coffee this morning? Right? He's just all over the place. She is on it though. She's like, "Oh yeah, were these kids 3 and 5?" I mean, she was close. She was so close. Right? And she's like, "Oh, damn. I was close," right? Oh man.
My pamphlet.
Yeah,
So,
they're cute little things.
anything that I haven't asked that you think I should know, or is just odd, or something you thought was weird?
I wouldn't think anything is weird from over there because normally you hardly ever see anyone go in, come out. Now, I saw his truck leave yesterday. Maybe it was this morning. I was leaving for the gym. His truck had the lights on, which is unusual for that morning, 5:15 in the morning. Only fools like me are up.
So you don't usually see him leave at that time of day? That was that the gray truck, or what truck was that?
That was his regular truck.
His regular
Big
truck.
Maybe, what could I compare it to? An F-250, 350.
Dwayne's truck had a carrot hanging from the mirror. Hey, business idea. Yeah, business idea, right? Would you guys buy those if air fresheners for your car? If it's a carrot, like a dangling carrot, a dangling jar of asparagus, and some chickens or chicken legs? I would. All right, let's continue.
The big ones, yeah.
And that steel truck, is that like a pickup or a
Pickup.
Pickup truck?
Yeah.
Is that a camper or anything? A camper shell or anything on the back of it? Would you say it's bigger than that truck?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Did it have 2 or 4 doors similar?
No, I don't. I never paid much attention. I'm gonna stop paying attention. This is scary.
Well, if it doesn't happen again, or
Yeah,
very often at
I
least.
hope not. Oh, God, I hope the mother and 2 children are found okay.
We all-
But like I said, never any noise, never any yelling.
Mm-hmm.
Very quiet, very pleasant when you speak to them. They keep
Yep.
to themselves.
Hey, LA
Never heard
woman.
an argument or anything over there?
Never.
Okay. Did they ever mention if they've ever been in a fight or having bad days to you?
No.
No.
No, the neighbors, and we really don't talk much. I mean, Shoal and I do because we're the same age. They're so much younger. There's not a lot in common,
Well, fair
you
enough.
know,
Okay.
to
That'll
be
work.
honest.
And so, was it yesterday morning, Monday morning that you went?
I don't know. What do we think about this? What do we think about this? Huh. I don't know. My neighbors and I have something in common. My neighbor is also a veteran. Um, yeah, guys, sometimes you got to know your neighbors. You got to know your neighbors. I mean, I know that we just don't really interact with our neighbors as much. We tend to stay out of people's lives because we don't want to be nosy, but sometimes you have to be. Sometimes you just have to be. I will say I'm not close friends. I'm not BFFs with my neighbors, but I do know a little bit about them. I know enough about them to know that if something happened, I would be able to give in an accurate statement to police, right? But I mean, I do agree with what she's saying here, though, that, sometimes if you don't have things in common, it's really hard to get along with neighbors. But anyway, what do you guys think? You know your neighbors? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we need to pay more attention. Yeah, we need to pay attention to neighbors. Yeah, we do. We do. I started paying a lot of attention to my neighbors a while ago. Ever since I started this YouTube channel, actually, is when I started to pay more attention because crazy shit happens all the time and we don't even know about it. I mean, what about the case that we talked about a few weeks ago with the children, right? The feral children. I mean, even that. The neighbors had no idea what was going on. You just got to pay more attention. Yeah. Exactly. Bring your binoculars, J cover load. Okay, yeah, maybe not that. Okay. Just use your regular eyeballs. But just pay more attention. Yeah, please no binos. That's kind of weird. Oh my god. Yeah, I got my NVGs, guys. I got my night vision goggles even. Right, detecting all kinds of movement in the middle of the night.
Went to the gym?
I go every day.
Okay, so then, if you can remember yesterday morning going out, was there...
That's when I noticed the little truck.
Okay, and where was it? Was it in the driveway or on the street?
No, it was on the street. It was between the two houses, right about in front of my tree,
Okay.
He said it's a little truck or the,
It's a smaller truck than what's normally there.
okay, it's like that size or smaller?
No, maybe that size.
Maybe that size? Okay.
No camper,
And that was the gray one?
yeah.
And you think his normal truck's like the 2500
Yeah,
or
it's a
3500?
bigger truck.
But both gray?
Yeah, but different shades of gray.
Okay. The other littler one with it.
Different shades gray was this truck. One was a little darker than the other, she says. Huh?
Darker or lighter?
I believe it was lighter.
Okay.
Similar like a steel gray.
Yeah, and the other one's darker. Maybe a hint of green in the gray. Yeah, but I haven't, except for this morning, come to think of it, I haven't seen a lot of the big trucks. Is that what you're finding? You haven't seen, I mean, not that I want to wake at 5 in the morning, but, you're making me think that I did see the truck, I believe it was this morning, because the lights were turned on. And I was pulling, you have to be careful coming out of here, because it's kind of a three-way mess if you all go in the same place. But I noticed...
Yes, I understand that three-way mess that she's talking about. Right where the house is located, right? You arrive at a T intersection. So it's a T intersection. So it is kind of a mess because if you're pulling out of your house and you're living at the Watts residence, you're literally pulling into the T intersection. So there can be cars coming at you from left and right and then towards you. So yeah, but okay. So what do we think here? Whose truck would she be talking about? Yeah, I love how Betty yeah, yes, exactly. I love how she says hint of green because it is, right? It's a gray, but it's not, it's almost like a gunmetal, but it has a hint of another different color. Boops. Oh yeah. You know that Chris would drive by. Yeah, you know that Chris knew that Betty would drive by.
That? Yeah. How you been?
What's going on here?
You Nicole?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this other video started playing for some reason. Weird. All right, let's keep watching.
Noticed that the back lights were on. But,
And that was around 5:15 this morning?
yeah, I leave 5:15 every morning.
Okay.
And that's kind of odd for him.
Well, not often do I see the lights that early.
Okay.
But then he could leave at 5:20 and I would not know.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You see him leave sometimes in the morning to go to work? You ever?
Not often. No, I kind of keep to myself.
Okay, so Boops, you brought up an important point here. So you know Chris knew Betty would drive by. That is okay, so Chris was aware of Nate's camera and he was also aware of Betty's routine, right? I mean, it seems like he knew that she was leaving for the gym every single morning. So if that's the case, then that's why he knew, right? He also knew that he had to pull his truck back into into the garage to be able to put the bodies of or the body of Shanann in the truck. Um I wonder if that is what he thought about the most, right? Betty seeing him or maybe other neighbors seeing him at that time in the morning, right? I don't know. It's just a thought. What do you guys think?
But no, not. I'm really not nosy. I have been the last 2 days with you guys out here, but yeah.
Fair enough. Is it just you that lives here, or?
No, I have a significant other, but he's at work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, how far out does your Ring camera go?
It's just this area, the front porch and around the front of the garage.
Okay. Did you see any, have you looked back on yesterday morning or this morning and see anything odd?
My significant other, he keeps track of it at work all the time, and he can tell when the postmen come and everything. And I'm here most of the time. I was gone this morning for a bit, but postmen, nothing out of the norm. We have a lot of dog walkers
Okay.
that come by.
Okay. And the camera over the garage, is that just the garage area? Is that a light?
It focuses on this area.
This area, okay. So that's not going to see out to the roadway?
No.
Okay. Would it be picked up if the light came and flashed on it? Would it pick up as you drove by? If it casts a
The
shadow?
ringer does.
The ringer does?
Yeah, and the ringer will pick up right at that corner there.
Okay.
I don't see people walking up and down unless they're walking their dogs. And kids are going back to school, so
Right.
I don't even see them much anymore.
Okay.
Did you, yesterday morning,
Do we know when in that video he's supposedly pushing Ann in the truck? Like time-wise? Like at the exact time that he put her in the truck? No. We can calculate it. Has it been calculated before? We can probably try and figure out when exactly it looks like he did it. Yes, yeah, dog walkers. Chris had to know that. Yeah, what a dumbass. Yeah. Yeah, Chris had to have known all these things. The thing is, though, that I bet that a lot of these questions he didn't ask himself. I think Nichol Kessinger was asking them all these questions. I also think that it was Nichol Kessinger who told Chris to go to neighbor Nate's house. I don't think that Chris thought up of any of this on his own. I think it was all Nichol Kessinger. She's the one telling him, hey, does Betty have a Ring camera? Does Nate have a Ring camera? You know, you should probably go check with your neighbors and see what angle they're showing your camera to. I don't think he's the one coming up with these thoughts in his head. No, I don't think so. I don't even think he pays attention to his neighborhood. To be completely honest with you, I don't think he does. I don't think he does. That's just me, though. The man is so self-centered, right? He only cares about his tiny little bubble of life. He doesn't look around. He doesn't care about anything else. I really don't think he even paid attention. I really don't think so. I think the people who paid attention were Shanann and obviously Nichol Kessinger. I mean, she's the one driving into that neighborhood every single time that she's visiting him. And she's the one feeling, paranoid because she's the one that is in the wrong neighborhood. She shouldn't be there. That's not her house. She doesn't want to be seen. So if anything, she's the one that is more paranoid about these cameras than I think Chris is. You guys let me know, though. I mean, what do you guys think? I think the more I hear this, the more I'm convinced that Chris did not come up with any of this on his own, even the cameras, even the planning of the morning of. See, this is why I do think that Nicole Kessinger was there. I just don't think that the person on the camera is Nicole, but I can't figure it out. That's the part I'm stuck. I'm stuck on that part because if we think that Nicole Kessinger was there, then where is she? Right? Where is she? Unless she's in the house and she never left. She never came out into the camera, which I don't think she would. She's not that dumb. I can't tell from the video when he did all that by himself. I just can't tell from the video when he. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Let's go. Let's just keep watching.
Your neighbor's truck in the driveway or on the street?
I didn't notice it.
No?
No. No. And I don't look for it. You know, like I said, I saw the back lights on, and that's what caught my attention.
That was this one.
Mm-hmm.
Is he not home either?
Your neighbor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's home. Any other odd vehicles, pickups, cars, planes,
Trains?
helicopters?
No.
Automobiles?
No, we don't get. I know Cheryl has a lot of company, but I know she tells me when they're coming, and
Okay.
other than that, I don't see a lot. Now the neighbor across the street has a big truck, Remmert Construction or something. He must own his own business. That's not here today. And that's gone, but
Yeah, look at how.
and he parks it right there a lot of times. But other than that,
Yeah, look at how observant she is. Imagine trying to ask Chris about things that happened in his neighborhood. He'd be like, "Have you tried jimmying it with a screwdriver?" Right? That's all he's gonna say because he has no clue what's going on in his own neighborhood.
yeah, it's really so quiet here. It's a good thing, except people can get away with things like this when you're in a quiet neighborhood and nobody's really watching.
Well, I'm going to leave you this. It has a couple phone numbers to contact Detective Dave Baumhover.
Ooh.
Or an email address if there's something that pops in mind or something I didn't ask or something that's just odd that you want to get out to us. Please feel free to either call us or email him.
Okay.
Everything helps. Don't ever think it's too small for us or we already might know it.
I love
If,
things.
if we don't know it, the great. If we know it, then it's always good to
Aw,
back it
she's
up,
so
okay?
cute.
Well, I pray to God that you find her and her two little girls.
Aw.
Yep.
She's so sweet, isn't she? She's so cute. I want to hug her. She's more helpful than Nicole Kessinger. Right? This is what someone who is truthful answers, right? This is how they answer questions. They're like, "You know what? I saw a car here and she's answering it like it is her actual memory, not kind of sorta. So like, yeah, but I don't remember. Sir, you should have asked me 3 days ago. I probably would have remembered better, but right now I'm really hungry." Right? She didn't do any of that. She is answering as truthfully as possible because that is her memory. She has nothing to hide. She she definitely has way more information than all of the information that Nicole Kessinger had, and she's the one that was playing Twister with Chris. I mean, come on, really? Even that alone should tell you that there's something off with Nicole Kessinger. Why can't she remember shit? She doesn't remember anything. Anything except for stupid things that don't need to be remembered. Like, oh, what seating did you sit at the BJ's? Oh, I was sat by my server. Her name was Leslie M. And she sat us in over the corner. I think the section of the restaurant is section C, seat 16B. Why do we care, Nicole? Tell us about the 111-minute phone call. My God. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We're almost done here. Oh, there it is.
All
It's
right.
over.
Well, we'll let you get back to hopefully enjoy your afternoon. And
Yeah,
if we have any further questions, we'll come back and ask you.
I'm usually here.
That sounds good. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Anytime. You too.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Well, all right, guys. Yeah, exactly. She remembers macros. She remembers when he started losing weight. Oh, he was really skinny. Maybe he was double patching it. Maybe he was triple patching it. And I didn't see it because it was between his ass cheeks. Or whatever she's making up, right? She makes up all kinds of lies. And then says she can't remember. Oh, come on. All right, guys. Hey, what do we think? Okay, what do we think? Before we go, I want to ask you guys, let's just do like a 10-minute or maybe less, right? Maybe less. A 5-minute breakdown of what we think. Yes, Betty is straight on. 100%. I agree. I hope yeah, let's not oh, Tommy's girl. No. Please not. I don't want to think about that. Um I think everyone had to move, right? Imagine living oh, no, I can't think of it. Um, okay, what do we think? Where are we at with the poll? 103 votes. Should we have replaced Kevin Kobeck with Betty? Yes, 90% say yes. 4% say no, and that's all just Kevin. Okay? That is all just Kevin voting no from his 4 different YouTube accounts. Who knows? He's probably creating some more right now. Look, he created one right now and he voted again. How many more accounts are you gonna create, Kevin Kovac, just so you can vote? Yeah, look. Okay, is Miss Gloria Holia gonna vote? Let's see, Gloria Hole. Go ahead and vote no. How long does it take to create a YouTube account? Let's see if it goes up to 6. I'm just gonna wait here. Let's just wait. Oh man. All right. Well, in the time that we say bye, it will probably climb up to 6 or 7, however long it takes him to create these things. But anyways, guys, yeah, what do we think? This is Betty being truthful. What do we think about the cars? I still I can't say for certain because Nicole Kessinger drove her white 4Runner. She did sell it immediately after, which is weird, right? It's kind of suspicious that she sold her truck immediately after. Can NK's car be described as a small truck? No, I don't think so, Nithya. You know, if somebody, yeah, no, 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 no. I would call it an SUV. If I saw Nicole Kessinger's car, I would call it an SUV. I'd say, yeah, it's a white 4Runner. I would know that. Well, I personally would know it's a 4Runner because I love 4Runners. It was my first car ever. Um, but yeah, 4Runners are great. But anyway, I would know it's a 4Runner and I would call it an SUV. Right. Is it Dwayne's truck? Do we think it was Dwayne's drain? Do we think it was Drain's truck? Yeah, yeah. Boobs. Kevin, get back to writing parking tickets, bro. Yes. What is he now? Mall security? Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, he probably works outside of the Journeys, right? It's probably one of those stores, or he's security at a Hot Topic or something, you know, Claire's. Imagine. Hey, excuse me, little girl, you have to pay for those earrings. You're going straight to jail. Oh man. All right, yeah, she had a 4Runner, but she had access to small Dodge trucks, so she did. Okay, so then do we think that she drove her dad's truck then? Daddy Dwayne? Wait, how Betty passed away? Are you guys serious? Please don't say things that aren't true if they are not true. How do we know? If okay. Are we just spreading rumors, guys? What? Are we just spreading rumors? All right, let's see if oh, look at that. Someone took back their vote. Ah, it's probably one of Kevin Kovac's accounts that got canceled. One of them just got completely just terminated. They're like, "Oh no, you're scamming." Or well, not scamming. You're spamming. So one of his accounts got terminated. Okay, wait. Do you motivate Jim to help? Hmm. Okay. Huh. Okay. I don't know. We're just kind of just speculating now on Betty. I don't know. See, I don't know anything about Betty. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to, if you guys know any, please share it. But if it's not real, please let's not spread those rumors. I hope she's still okay. Hope she's still, she's still remembering all of the things that her neighbors are doing because she's very helpful. Um, look at Barb's house on Google Earth. The truck is there. Barb's house on Google Earth. Barb's house on Google Earth. Let's go ahead and pull up Google Earth. Where's Google Earth? Okay, we have more stuff back here. Nope. Where did my Google Earth go? I don't know where it went. All right. Okay, I have Google Earth. Let's go ahead and go into, where is it? Okay. All right, so this is the Watts house. Is this the truck we're talking about? This one right here? That one? You guys see it? Is this it? Yeah? Hmm. Okay, this image here, all of this imagery is from 2018. Okay, it is from, yeah, all this is from 2018. So whatever imagery we're seeing here, wait a minute. No, this is not 2018. Is it? No, it's not. Huh, wait a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to 2018 because you can. Here we go. Okay, right there. This is it. Okay, so this is, if you guys can see up here, are you guys able to see that? It says, um, so Google Earth gives you the option to go back in time, right? So you can go back in time and look at this through historical data. If we go back and we zoom in, we can see that these houses here are barely being built. And then we can see some cars parked here on the side. And there's also a car right here. Is this the one that they're talking about? Is this it? This one right here? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay. I mean, this is gonna take yeah, some more investigative work, definitely some more hours of looking into this. Yeah. But yeah, we'll definitely look into the truck some more. Um Yeah, let's go ahead and look into the truck some more. Let's look into any more evidence, right? Any more interviews or testimony from other neighbors that might have seen that, and then maybe even find out if Dwayne had a truck like that, right? If he had a truck like that, then Nicole Kessinger may have been driving his truck that day, right? He may have been. So, or she, sorry, she may have been driving Dwayne's truck that morning. Hmm. Okay. Well, yeah. All right, guys. Well, yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Let's go ahead and end the poll. Look at that. Kevin Kovac took his vote back. Oh, boops. Okay, I'm talking about NK's mom's house on Google Earth. Oh, you're talking about something completely different. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, got it, got it, got it. Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. Okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll definitely look into all of these. Yeah, in future live streams. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for joining today's live stream. Thank you so much for all of your help in trying to figure out whether or not that was a man or a woman. And guess what? We still don't know. We still haven't figured it out. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you, Sweet RN. Thank you so much for joining members. Just Josie, thank you so much. Chris Watts made a point to explain boots when at Nate's. Yes. Yeah, remember he got a brand new pair of boots and he used his old boots to go and dump his family at Survey 319. Yeah, Josie, thank you so much for being a member for as long as you have been. I think it's been longer than 4 months, but I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. It's been weird lately. Hurt Locker, thank you so much for the super chat and thank you for the visual. Oh, gross. Hot Chocolate Lover, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. And thank you for the super chat as well. Eriki said, thank you so much for the super chat. Hope to see you later. Julie, thank you so much for being a member. I honestly think that Chris Watts is both times, that it's Chris Watts both times because I think that NK would be in the back where I believe SR was taken. Oh. Right, she would be inside waiting for Chris to come back and yeah, definitely. Okay. Thank you so much. Eileen, thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is staying cool. Thank you so much for being a member. And Eileen, thank you again for the super chat. Angela, thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate you. And then Debbie Tiger Drama Magnet. I love that name. I love it. Thank you so much for the jewels, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna say ballerina. Thank you so much. Tiger, Angela, Tiger again, Angela, Eileen, and Angela. Thank you guys so much for the support that you show on my channel. Again, thank you guys so much for joining today. And I think so too. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, yeah, like I said, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much. I will see you all on Sunday. And for those of you who want to hang out on the other channel in 30 minutes, Rabbit Hole Rocks Live, we will be talking about a movie. All right, scary movies. We're going to be talking about horror movies today. In particular, we're going to be talking about the movie Obsession. Okay, we're going to be talking about Obsession. It's a very, very popular movie. Everyone's talking about it right now. And I think that it has a lot to do with everything that we talk about on this channel when it comes to true crime and the way that people behave in relationships. So we'll be talking about that on the other channel. So if you guys want to hang out, if you guys want to talk about that without, if you've seen the movie and don't want spoilers, go ahead and hang out in the other channel. I'll see you guys there. And for all of my moderators, you now have access to Discord. So you guys go ahead and try Discord. And then very soon, everyone else, including members and subscribers, you guys will also have access to some of our Discord channels as well, so that you guys can hang, talk about the case, share ideas, share opinions, stuff like that. And yeah, everyone will have access. We just have to get our moderators there first. But yeah, go ahead and check it out. Josie, thank you so much for posting it on the community page. But if you go there, you can now click and request to be added into Discord, and then I'll add you into our moderator chat, and then everybody else will be able to join shortly after. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Take care. Love you all. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cool wherever you are. And I will see you next time. Yes, Jerry, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the stubbornness. Yes, V-Bug, yes, you're in it. Yeah, Julie, yeah, go ahead and check it out. All of my mods, go ahead and check it out. And if you guys need help, please reach out to Josie or V-Bug. They already have access to it. So if you guys need help with it, go ahead and reach out to them, and I'll see you guys on Discord. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.